Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of tea from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yes, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, you will yeah, I know, right? I know. People are busy trying to roll over right now. Again, we are back on the same thing. It's the bear market. We are dead. We are going. Oh my God. We're back at the same thing, right? But anyways, we're going to look at price performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we will check in prices in details. And right after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, today the setting is going to be the same. You know, one thing is, I am trying to be as original as possible. You understand? I could change my background, make it look so a fancy office or AI bullshit like everybody does. Or I could go down to my real office, sit on my normal chair, my table and all that stuff. I could do that. But that's not me. What I'm trying to project onto you is that I am a human. I'm normal just like you. I'm normal. Look at my background. I'm sitting in my mechanic, our workshop right now. Okay, I could go upstairs, go sit in my own office. My engineer, my office is there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to project to you that we are the same. I'm hustling. See that? Hang up with tools and everything else. A normal person. Okay, but yeah, so that you guys would not sit here and be like, yeah, maybe he's just having a setup, a show up, you know, because he's an engineer. No, that's not me. Because we are all the same. We are all the same. And what do I mean by that? The topic today, I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know. A lot of people are going to clap. A lot of people are going to hate me for saying it. A lot of people are going to have some kind of feelings. But you guys already know me. This is my millionaire journey, and I don't try to sugarcoat stuff. I try to tell you things directly. I try to tell you the truth, because somebody that consider you as a friend will always be honest to you, right? That's me. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, I need to say it. Listen, the Calvary is not coming. Do you understand me? There's no Calvary coming. There's no help coming. If you're expecting that help is going to trickle down from the heavens or whatever, no, it's not coming. Because I'll tell you this, the help you're expecting to come, you're looking at it. It's like myself, okay? The help I'm expecting, I'm looking at it. It's myself. You understand? Nobody's going to help me get the things that I want in life if I don't work for them myself. You understand? Again, we talked about it here, like one of my videos I made, which again a lot of people didn't like it, but it's the honest truth. In life, there are people that are born with everything. Their family, maybe their parents are kings and monarchs. They have everything. They have a real golden spoon in their hand and they just give it to them. They are fed with it. That's one. Then there are also other categories in which, like, yeah, they are born. It's not that bad for them and it's not that good neither. They are just in the middle. And last but not the least is you and I, which we are born, I mean, like, you don't even have a spoon at all. They have to take a piece of wood and carve it out and give it to you as a spoon. You don't choose the family which you are born. That's not for you to choose. If everybody was choosing, I would choose to be to fall into what's his name, either Elon Musk's family or probably Warren Buffett's first son or Steve Jobs' son. There's things like that. That's what I would choose. But hey, you cannot choose your family. You're just born into it. So when you come into things like that, and you are growing up with those aspirations, with those dreams, dreams don't come true by themselves. For a dream to come true, my friend, you have to work your ass off, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Some people get lucky along the way, they win the lottery, great. Other people get lucky along the way, they probably fall into some kind of wealth. That's also okay. But it's up to you. That help you're expecting, the Calvary. Like, okay, I will be sleeping one day, scratching my head, and then I wake up, there's $1 million right there in front of me. It ain't gonna happen. But there's other ways, which like I was hearing this guy saying the other day. He was preaching, and he said God works in mysterious ways. Right? Just you pray every day for help, right? There is different ways that God helps you. You without knowing it. It is up to you to be able to see those ways that He's throwing at you. We try. I told you, I was born in a broke family. My mom didn't have nothing. My mom was was working all her life, and she's still working all her life. Like when we were growing up. Now I come out and I was like, yep, I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that kind of feeling for my children. I want my children, when they get their 20 years old, at least they're either financially stable or they're halfway there, and I'm going to teach them. Now, how can I make my kids go there if myself I'm not standing? That's a question I ask myself. Therefore, I start working on it. And along the way, once you start digging because, like, trust me, it usually click in, right? Let's just say you want to be financially free. Yeah. How do I do that? I was born with a wooden spoon. How do I flip that spoon into a golden one? How do I do that? You start searching. You find stocks, you find real estate, you find this, you start working on it. Again, that's your Calvary. That's the help. Because nobody's going to hand anything down to you if you were born in the same category like me. If you were born in the same category, nobody's going to hand nothing down to you. That's the simple truth about it. Now, people like us, not just hustling for it, we need to have patience. Patience, because when you have a lot of patience, things start to materialize. I've learned, like, if you chase money, you will never get it. But if you be patient, the money will come to you. It will. Some people don't understand what I just said, but I will repeat myself again. If you chase money, you will never get it. But if you are patient enough, the money will come to you. Okay, let's break it down. For example, when you make an investment, I've said it here the other day, investments are not something that you are going to make to get profits out of it next week. That's not how it works. An investment, no matter what type you're doing it, is a 10-year plan. It's a 10-year plan. The first 2 to 3 years, you are not going to see anything. But you have to be patient. You have to be consistent with it. Let's say if you are buying a S&P 500, for example, every month or every 2 weeks, whenever you're doing it, all you have to do is buy a piece of it, keep on buying, DCA in, you keep buying. For the first 2 or 3 years, you're not going to see anything. After 3 years, the first thing will be that, one, when you look at that portfolio, be like, oh, wait a minute, my portfolio is up 10,000, 20, 50. Oh my goodness, when did it happen? You will not notice it, because while you was buying and you are using the auto compounding, let's say the profit you are making, they are automatically reinvested in it. Your portfolio is growing. It's keep growing, and then you buy, like 3 years later, you look at it like, oh my goodness, I've been putting $200 this in a month on this thing, and oh my God, it's up there right now, 100K. What the hell? You see, that's how it happens. Or if you know the cycle of an investment, you try to get in. That is why I leverage trade. That's why I leverage trade, and I don't do daily trades or swing trades. No, because again, it takes patience, a lot of patience. You know, okay, Bitcoin, for example, I'm going to choose Bitcoin for this example. We know Bitcoin takes 1,000 days or 1,100 days to go from all-time lows to all-time high, right? Let's see, you get into a Bitcoin trade, it takes 2 years to complete that cycle. From the all-time lows to the all-time high, it takes 2 years. That's what, but right now, let's see if it's going to maintain that. But I'm using it as an example. When you see it, prices are low, everybody's crying, oh yes, we're in Reg City, blah, blah, blah. You put on your leverage trade and you sit patiently. I'm telling you, that's the hardest thing you will ever do as a trader or as somebody who is trying to go from zero to somewhere up there. It's the hardest thing. Being patient, my friend, well, you will see. You sit there patiently. Like, for example, Bitcoin went from what, 15,000 all the way to 64. People sold. People sold, they took profits, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they made money. But that's not what you want. Somebody like me, that's not what I want. 64, it's okay. Bam, 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 and now 125. Some people sold, closed their position. Okay, that's great. They made money. But I'm still here patiently waiting, because I know Bitcoin is going to push that 150 to 160,000. Okay, I don't never show that position, because again, I don't want people to FOMO into a Bitcoin position just because I have a leverage position open on it. I never show it. Like I promise you guys, I will start showing you my Bitcoin trades when I start to short Bitcoin. That's when you will see it. Okay, but that's something on the part. Right now, what I'm talking about is the patience that go with it. After 2 years sitting patiently with the leverage position open, I'll finally close it, make a lot of money out of it. See, with that money, I can short the market, I can buy whatever I want. Patience, something again that most people don't have. Like right now, we're talking about, you find an investment with potential, right? With a lot of potential. Like Kaspa. Again, you know, everybody and their grandmama knows. When you look at Kaspa, it has happened before. Like they usually say, history does not repeat, but it rhymes. So many times in front of you it has happened. That's the power of you, because listen, you're trying to turn that golden spoon or that plastic spoon, you're trying to turn that wooden or plastic spoon into a golden spoon, right? So what you do next? You research. But people are so lazy, they don't want to research. They are waiting for me to come out here and tell you, yeah, buy that coin, don't buy that coin, do this. What if I was wrong? Then what? You cry about it, right? But when somebody mentions an investment, you are the one who is trying to turn you are the one who's trying to turn your wooden spoon into a golden spoon. So if I tell you, Kaspa, guess what? Put on your big boy's pants, research Kaspa. What is Kaspa? Is it practicable? What this guy is blabbing about every day? Is it possible to happen? And now you'll find out that again, Kaspa is an opportunity that you cannot afford to miss. Because if you go down in history, similarities, like for example, Bitcoin. What happened to Bitcoin in the earlier stages? You start looking at that, right? Look at Kaspa. Now, what's happening to Kaspa? Exactly the same thing. If you want to look at the price, Bitcoin, the hype took the Bitcoin price high. It crashed all the way down to $2. Then it did. The 125,000 that you saw a couple of months ago started from $2. From $2. Look at again Ethereum. Another perfect example, because they are in the same niche, right? Look at Ethereum. Ethereum went all the way up to $150 and crashed all the way back down. Because the first stages of any coin usually be the hype. Ethereum went up there, crashed all the way down. Nobody believed it, right? There you go. Now, where's Ethereum? 3 grand. You see? Those are things you start looking at it. Because again, if you look, Crashlandia, Solana, the one everybody talking about. Solana went all the way up. I think it was $30, $40, and then crashed all the way back down to $5. It crashed. Then it took off. What is it now? 200 bucks? See? Look at Sui. Sui went all the way up there, crashed back down. And where is Sui right now? They are all in the same niche. The same thing. History does not repeat, but it rhymes. They will not go as high as Bitcoin went 150 then down. No, but they all went up, came back down. And when you start to research Kaspa, you kind of understand why I am telling you that Kaspa, you cannot miss it in your portfolio. Because of all the coins that we've mentioned, Kaspa stands out to achieve what cryptocurrency was made for. If you have done your research, you will also come to that conclusion. And therefore, you will see that, yeah, the same thing that happened to all of them has already happened to Kaspa. Kaspa went up to 20 cents because of the hype. Now we crash all the way down. Now the leg up has already started. You see? The Calvary you're waiting for, that help you're waiting for, is yourself. Nobody's gonna come to help you. You gotta help yourself. Now, a lot of people do it for themselves. Others do it for other reasons. I don't know. You might be doing it because you want to get a Lambo. Congratulations to you if that's your plan. Me, I'm doing it for myself and for the generations to come. That is the big difference that is between you and me. My legacy is what I care about. I worry about, by the time I'm long gone, I don't want my children or my generations to come to go through the crap that I went through. I want them to be better than me. And that help, again, that Calvary that I'm waiting for, is not you. It's not anybody else. It's me. That's why a lot of people keep asking, like, okay, they don't understand. How is it that I own my corporation, I own my businesses, I own everything, and yet I'm still working? People don't understand it. Again, I am the Calvary that I'm waiting for. I can still stand up. I can still wake up at 5. I can do all this stuff. So I am going to make sure that while my body can still do it, I'm going to do it. And by 45, I will be done. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do this for anybody, but for myself. Put my money on autopilot. Then you are going to see my wooden spoon flipped into a golden spoon. Why? Because I detected from the early stages that, you know what? That army is not coming. That Delta Force is not coming. I am the Delta Force that I'm waiting for. That Calvary is me. It's not nobody else. I can sit here and tell you about how good a Lambo is, how good a Bentley is. We can call Uncle Tommy to come and do backflips and all that stuff. But again, you can consume all the information you want. All the opportunities in the world, they can put them right in front of you. It is you who has to make that decision. That, hey, I want this. I have to go for it. I have to make that decision because one day I want to sit here and say like, yeah, I really made it. I want to look at last year compared to this year. Oh crap, yeah, I ended the year with 10 grand in my account. $10,000 more than what I had last year. Again, it ain't gonna come from me. It ain't gonna be nobody else who is gonna do that. You. Just you. Therefore, if you're waiting for that help, it's not coming. It is not coming. There's something they usually say in Spanish, and I usually repeat it. Adiós rogando y con el mazo dando. Which means, yeah, you praying to God for help. But you also need to work hard. Because that help is not going to come unless you work hard. Again, the Calvary is yourself. I know people don't like to hear it. Everybody like to hear kumbaya. Nya, 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 nya. No, that's not how it works. You can do all the hard work right now till you're 45, some people 50. But again, you really have to think, what do you want to do with your future? Me, I want to work until I'm 45. And by work, I mean by I'll be doing this for anybody else. I'm doing everything else. At 45, money on autopilot, working for myself, and I have all the time in the world to spend with my children, to spend with my, travel the world, do whatever I want to do without having to worry about how am I going to pay that bill? How am I going to put clothes on my kids? Stuff like that. Okay? So yeah, you have to really think hard about it. What do you want? How are you going to get it? Because it's not going to come from anybody else but you. Some of you will say, oh, I don't make much money. Oh, I can't invest because of this. Do you know that there are people on earth that live, survive with $100 a month, yet they still invest? Why? Sheer will. They know that Calvary is not coming. It's just themselves. I told you, I gave you the 4 rules, right? Whenever you get paid, the 4 rules. I told you, just apply that. I'm not your financial advisor, but just apply that. Apply it, and then you will see. Again, I keep forgetting to say this at the beginning of the videos. Hey, we get like 600-700 likes. That's what we get. I mean, like views. We get 600-700 views. Come on, as soon as the video starts, it won't take you a second. Just click that like button. Click the like and share it if you don't mind. Okay, that would do me a great favor, because we want people to see these kind of things all over the world. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to the video. Like I'm saying, it's just something that was bothering me all day and this morning, and that's why I decided to make this video here in this environment. Not sitting in a nice truck, not sitting in a nice office or anything, but sitting in a tool room, my mechanic room, to show you I'm normal just like you. And if I want to get from this mechanic room to a multi-millionaire status, I have to do it myself, because you cannot help me. Nobody else can do it for me but myself. The day you start understanding that, the day you start believing that, hey, I am capable of doing this, trust me, it's going to change. It's going to change. For me, it started a long time ago. That's why I hold 30 pieces of Bitcoin. If I didn't wake up and think about it, I wouldn't be owning 30 pieces of Bitcoin right now. I wouldn't be coming closer to be a shark with Kaspa by this time. I'm very close to becoming a shark. So yeah, you have to think about it. You have to make the moves, because nobody else is going to make them for you. You understand? I hope you understood the message. I hope you get up and start working on it. Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And to do that, we're going to need crypto bubbles right quick. Let's see. See here. Yep. Yeah. You see, money is not going to trickle down. I told you. Bitcoin goes up, okay? Everything goes up. Bitcoin crashes, everything crashes. And don't get, red days are usually the opportunity. Don't get confused with those. Understand? Because you are going to miss the biggest opportunity if you're crying because of red days. Bitcoin is still going up. Trust me, they're going to take that thing to 150, 160,000. You will see. You will see about that, okay? But anyways, now let's go see. First, we're going to start first with King Kaspa. King Kaspa, KAS, and we have here. For the past hour, 0.8% down, 6.6% down on the day, 10% down on the week, 9.5% up on the month, and 67.2% down on the year. This is something that you are paying attention to. That yearly, you see how it's dropping, right? Because we've seen the monthly reset. That yearly is also dropping. So we're getting there slowly, sitting at the market cap of $1.39 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.66 million. That volume is too low. It's very, very low, man. That is low. Anyways, We look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate because they don't understand it, right? For the past hour, 0.8% up, 1.9% down on the day, 1.9% down on the week, 6.8% up on the month, and 38.7% down on the year. The same thing you're looking at. The monthly has reset. Now the yearly is also coming down, right? Sitting at the market cap of $1.33 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $29.28 million. As you can see, that volume is also very, very low. Okay, we go look at Cubic. Let's see what's going on at the war camp. See if they're still at war. Cubic, I am so tempted, man. I want to enter a trade on this thing. But anyways, you have it here, 0.7% down the last hour, 1.6% down on the day, 6.2% down on the week, 34.2% down on the month, 83.4% down on the year. Again, that's the reason why I'm trying to enter that trade. That yearly is almost maxing out to 100%. But anyways, sitting at the market cap of $94.10 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.75 million. Okay, now let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on in there. Of course, it's going to do the same thing that Bitcoin is doing. We have a 0.5% down the last hour, 4.1% down on the day, 8.5% down on the week, 24.6% down on the month, and 83% down on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $332.98 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $20.51 million. Again, that volume is low, very low. Oh wow, look at that Luna Classic. What's Luna Classic? 73% up. Huh. Well, I guess that bag is also doing good. Like I told you guys, I've been talking about it for a little while, but this is a high risk, high reward. Okay, if you want to be dealing with this thing, I do have it because yeah. Let's see how many Luna Classics I do hold. If you go to my Terra station, yeah, it's a little bit of detour, but I'll try to show it to you in a second. And let's do, because I staked it, 82 million Luna Classics. So yeah, he's doing his thing. Like I said, that's money. That's house money. Well, one day I made a video about it, but yeah, it's looking great. So well, it's the thing. Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin, the orange guy, Jonathan's bet Toro. This is why you see the entire market doing what it is doing. Like I said, money is not going to trickle down. As you guys can see, 0.3% up the last hour, 3.6% down on the day, 1.9%, 2% down on the week, 14.3% down on the month, and 10% down on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $1.77 trillion and the 24 hours volume traded at $50.28 billion. You see, that's why the market is doing what it is doing right now. Okay, it's okay. It's having a retest. Previous resistance turned into support. We're about to see. Okay, anyways, now let's go look at prices in details right quick. Okay, trading view. Let's see where trading view is. And we see here, give me a second. Okay, this is why I know I'm telling you it's manipulation, because if you look at Dixie is going down. Look at Bitcoin also going in the same direction. So yeah, this is not running normal. Okay, anyways, now let's go look at the charts. Let's go right there. Okay, for the hourly, you can see Kaspa is still doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. It's still the same thing. Like some people were like, yeah, look at the 1 hour, the ribbon has turned red and it's going downwards. And I'm like, man, you need to zoom out. Zoom out. That's all you need to do. Once you zoom out, you will understand things even better. Okay, take a trend line, for example. Okay, there was a lot of trading activity there. You see that? That, my friend, is a support that Kaspa is testing right now. You take the same trend line again. Look, take the same trend line. We try to do it this way. See, and that's the resistance, right? See, Kaspa is forming a symmetrical triangle. That's what's going on there. Now you take another trend line Okay, you start from the bottom all the way to the top where it went. Okay, right there. See what I mean? Now, for you to find the distance where it's gonna go, let's say we put it here as a breakout. And now let's see. I'm putting it at the end of the triangle. Right now we are over a little bit over 50% complete, right? So you gotta look at it and you understand what I'm talking about. Because like, yeah, everything still looks normal to me. It's okay. So if you put it on the 4 hourly, let's go right quick on the 4 hour and zoom it out. Look at that ribbon. See the ribbon? Still green, still going up, right? Look at where the price went. Just touch the moving average. It's okay. So yeah, when you look at it, everything still look bullish. Go look at your MACD. What does the MACD tell you? What does the RSI say? So yeah, prices are still going. I'm telling you, Kaspa is it's gonna make me money on the short term. And on the long term, it's gonna make me a multi-millionaire. And you will see. Everything is just playing normal, okay? Look at it on the daily, okay? Because we're trying to see where the price target is, okay? Here, if you look at it on the daily, look at the ribbon. It is squeezing. It's about to turn green. And I do remember telling you, by the time this thing turns green, that price will be long gone. That's what it will do. And right now, if you look at the target is sitting at 9.5 cents. That's where it is going. Even before that, look at where the moving average is. We've been saying it, 7.5 cents. And you guys already know, price always gets attracted to the moving average. That never fails. And you will see. Right? So if you are busy being bearish, man, I don't know what to tell you. That's you. That's not me. Anyways, now, that's why when you start looking at it, and I tell you, anything under 12 cents is just noise. Look at the weekly candle. See that weekly candle? Look at it. That weekly candle, if it closes like that, Kaspa will show you again that it is bullish. Kaspa is very bullish right now. The ribbon has started to curve. It hasn't turned green yet. It has started to curve. And if you can look at the chart, you can. The moving average is not even anywhere to be found. Nowhere close. So the moving average is way above the all-time high. Go look, you will see. So 12 cents for me is the major resistance that we got to break. After that, we do have 15 cents. Right after that, we'll start looking at 18, 19 cents before all-time high, and then go into price discovery. Sit tight and you will see. There is money to be made, but if you are not patient enough, you are not going to make it, okay? So anyways, now let's go look at quant right quick. QNT, where are you? The banker's coin. There. Okay? Same situation with Kaspa. Quant. You zoom out, you look. What do you see? Quant is busy forming a mega bull flag. Again, just like it did. See? Here. It went up. Up. Now it's doing the same. Before you know it, up it went. That's what is happening. Anybody, unless you are a swing trader or you're a day trader, then yeah, you will be worried right now. For me, I'm a long-term trader, just like I explained to you guys before. I try to find a position which I will try to leave open until the 2 years of the market. That's me. That's how I trade. Okay? Unless something catastrophic happens, then yeah, you might see the position get liquidated, and I will start open another one. Try to find that bottom again. That's the way I do. So these daily things, hourly things, don't really bother me at all. So if you look at it on the 4 hourly, look, everybody being bearish. See, the same thing. Ribbon still green as it comes, right? Oh, come on, ribbon still green, and the moving average still moving up. Even if we come down all the way down to $87, we are still bullish. We are still bullish. Even if you don't, look at the moving average facing upwards. So yeah, everything still playing according to plan. All we're just doing bull flag breakout, bull flag breakout. That's why when you look at it, I keep telling you, do not be afraid. Look at the ribbon on the daily. It just turned green. It is a very bullish thing. And again, you see the same formation, right? Up, down. We are waiting for PAM, and up it went. That's what we're waiting for. Yeah, everything is normal. That's why I keep telling you, for me, I don't panic. Anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Okay, nothing but noise. Then after 125, we do have 151, right? 151, we break that, we do have 174. Okay, after 174, we do have 176. After that, we do have 230, and all-time high will come in running. Quant is getting there. Again, the same situation with Kaspa. Look at this week. Look at the weekly candles. See? If Quant closes the weekly candle like this, the next one is also going to be green. It has just started. So, well, yeah, you can panic if you want. I am not. I have my positions, and I'm getting ready for the next one. I'm trying to open a Jasmine or a Cubic. That's the people I'm looking for right now. Anyways, now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at Bitcoin, although there's nothing to be looked at over there because Bitcoin is still doing its thing, right? So, let's see. That was the Jonathan's total. That's one. See? The same waterfall. You guys remember, I told you when it happened the first time, waterfall is going to have a V-shaped recovery. You guys remember? What do you see right now? The same thing is happening again. And these guys usually get you over and over again with the same move. So, yeah, let's look at Pi cycle chart. Pi cycle chart, as you guys can see, that's one. Look at the blue line and look at the red one. That's why this is what kind of tells me, like, yeah, they're going to push it. You see the blue one has started to curve downwards. In every situation, the bull run doesn't end until the red line, okay, the red line, this one right here, is above the blue line. It doesn't end like that. But as you can see, the blue line is curving downwards and the red one is trying to make an attempt. What you're going to see next, okay, in the coming weeks or something, you're going to see this price climb above it, start to go, while this blue line comes down and the red line goes until they cross. Like I think they're going to cross somewhere around that kind of $150,000. I think that's where they're going to crush. But well, let's watch. Let's watch and see what happens there. But yeah, that usually be an indicator that the bull run is coming to an end. If you look at it on the weekly, you will also see it clearly as the day. Let me zoom it in. See the blue line? Look at the blue line up here. And look at the red line. You are seeing the red line doing this, right? And you are seeing the blue line also coming down. So the price cycle top indicator is also beginning to show you. You see the blue line is not even above that 200,000 anymore. It is coming down. I think they're going to meet at that 160, 150, 170, thereabout. I can't really say until we get there, but it's getting close to it. Normally, when they start to come closer, it usually take like they used to move really fast. Go look at the order, like the past time. Okay, let's zoom it in. Let me show you something. Let's go back. See, this was the last bull run. You see it? This was the last bull run. People were thinking like, yeah, it's gonna happen 22. No. Look, again, check another one. Let's go here. That was 2017, right? You see? You see what happened? And look at price. So those are things that I'm looking at. I'm watching that, and you really have to pay attention to it. That's exactly what's happening here. You're going to see those two lines converge. Once they converge, then yeah, bull run will be over with. You will see. Anyways, yeah. For me, I'm not panicking. I'm telling you, they are going to push it. Whether you like it or not, they are going to push Bitcoin to that $150,000, $160,000. It's that simple, okay? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, as always, please stay away from leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Stay away from leverage trading. That's what I would tell you. Because right now, leverage trading is the easiest way you can use to lose your money. It's the easiest way. So yes, but if you want to try, please, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend for beginners. It's very beginners friendly. They're not going to give you so much money, but it's beginner friendly. Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Wix exchange is the one that gives the biggest amount of money, but hey, with bigger responsibility also comes with it. Okay, sign up, follow those links, my friends. Follow those links, sign up, and meet their deposit requirements. Once you meet it, they are going to give you free money. You get free money, start trading. Excuse me. Yeah, my apologies about that. Anyways, yeah, do not just get into leverage trading just because you see other people doing it. You really need to really watch, because hey, that is the easiest way to lose your money. Try to turn 20 into 40, 40 into 80, 80 into 160. Then, yeah, you are ready. If you can't do it, do not use big money. Keep on practicing, okay? Also, down below there, I do have the Acorn. Acorn is an account I'm using to teach my son how to trade stocks and the ETFs. Use that link, sign up, and they are going to give you $5. $5 might not seem like a lot, but guys, it does help. It's a way to start, okay? Use the link. It's free money anyways, right? But anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? First, we're going to start with Bydfi, which is this guy here. Let it open up. As you can see, my overall still sitting at $9,000, okay? Let's go look at the contracts right quick. Jasmine's still dropping. I'm trying to open a position on this thing, but I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on Jasmine, okay? Let's see. Let it open up. Okay, as you can see here, my quant, due to the market doing its thing, I am still down $2,000, okay? On my Kaspa, I am still up $987, okay? I've been thinking maybe I want to take the profits from this Kaspa and open the position on Jasmine. I don't know whether to do that or just to keep on waiting. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm just going to sit tight and I'm going to wait. Now, let's go to the next one. And before we do that, you can pause it and look. The reason why you see my quant the other day was $200, today is $2,000, because I am an aggressive trader. And as you can see, I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses, okay? That's why you see my position going up and down with such aggressiveness, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at the next one. Is going to be on Phemex. On Phemex, I am only trading King Kaspa, and as you can see, my overall here is sitting at $2,100 approximately. And if you look at my contracts, you will see that, oh, come on, get out. You will see that here, I am still in profit, $863, as you guys can see. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan. Just like as Bydfi, I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses, as you guys can see. Come on, network, come on. Let me see, network services, let me refresh it right quick. Okay, that's way better. I'm looking at to see, that's the 1 hour, the Jasmine chart. I've been paying attention to it. Like I said, I'm trying to enter a trade on this thing. But yeah, let's wait and see. I'm just saying, like, I have to be a little more patient. If I'm not, I will make a mistake. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little more. If you look at the chart, look at the MACD. Let's see. Make sure MACD. Look at RSI. Nah, I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm going to wait because look at that. It's still red right there. It hasn't even turned transparent. This one is still down too, and we're also still below the alligator. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. Let me be patient and wait a little bit more. But anyways, last but not the least, let's go look at Wix exchange. Okay, let's open it up. Right here, you can see my overall is sitting at $3,500 approximately. Okay, here I'm trading King Kaspa and I'm also trading Quant. If you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Quant I am still up $1,200 approximately, and on Kaspa I am also still up $795 approximately. You can pause it and you will see that I trade at 50x, no more, no less. That's how I trade. No stop loss neither. Some people say suicide, but hey, that's what I feel comfortable at. So please do not do it like me. You have to go do you, okay? Don't do me, do you. Anyways, now let's go look at last but not the least, which is my Acorn, which I'm using to teach my son. Okay, let's go right there. As you can see, we're still sitting at $566. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, because macroeconomy is not doing pretty well after the news came out. What's going on? Like everybody, I keep saying it. They are not going to save economy. They are going to try to save the currency. Okay, look at Argentina. The currency for Argentina was trying to go down the water, and the U.S. sent them, I think, it's $20 billion to trying to help them out. They are not going to fix economy. It's going to be the currency. Therefore, by fixing currency, they are not going to print money the way you think. They are not going to do it. Well, let people keep thinking whatever they think. Okay, now let's look at what we are looking at here today. Let's go in there and let it load up. Today we are up 3%, which is looking pretty good for a 9-year-old. Man, we are looking really, really good. $453 on stocks and ETFs. You can see the S&P 500, medium companies, small he added on small companies. It was $11. Now it's $17. That's great. International companies, we do have $136. Like I said, I am very proud of my son. I don't know about you, but this boy, he's really, really showing his interest into this kind of stuff, okay? Which, as a father, I am so proud that he is looking at it, okay? Not just like he's looking at it, because we know it's his future that he's looking at. I will be very happy. I can't wait to see his financial status when he's 20 years old. I can guarantee you it's going to be way better than mine. And that, just thinking about that alone makes me so happy. I told you, I didn't come from a millionaire family. But I will be damned if a millionaire family did not come out from me. I'll be damned about that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will say it again. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Also, don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about what we talk on this channel today. You are your own Calvary. Nobody's coming for you. You understand? If you want to make it, you better put your your hands to work. That's what it is. And also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you are going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.